How about them Cowboys? One thing I will say off the record with How About Dem Cowboys is he is one of my biggest fans. He's the person that talks to me most about fantasy football. It gets annoying at times, like that big old pit bull you used to walk around in those old Warner Brother cartoons on Little Ippy one. What do you think about this, boy? What do you think about this?
Hey, you want I should dig up some bones for you? Anything you say, Spike. Because you and me is pals. That's right, ain't it, Spike?
But I love him to pieces. He's always there. And he had good keepers this year. Steven Jackson, Roddy White, and Tony Romo. Oh, I've always liked Tony Romo in fantasy football. He will not be an elite quarterback if he keeps screwing up games. HBDC knows how to draft. He had a good draft this year, but I don't think it was very strong. Jimmy Graham, second round, like that pick. I think he stole Jimmy Graham. I think he should have gone much sooner than that. Vincent Jackson, I don't like that, and I think that was early. I just don't see him making very many plays with no Phillip Rivers throwing him the ball. I think a good flex player at best, but then I also don't quite really... I wouldn't draft him, and I didn't. Reggie Wayne, I don't like. They have him on the trading block. I just think they would rather improve their team and see if they can get anything for him. And it's like I said before, he's got no Peyton Manning throwing him the ball, okay? When you got no Peyton Manning, it depreciates your value of your fantasy football. Deshaun Jackson, 6th round, look, I think he stole him. Everybody's down on him. I think Deshaun Jackson's a great fantasy pickup, okay? 6th round, that equals 9th round with keepers. Yeah, stole him. Then it was a pretty standard draft since then, taking people off the board. Nobody strong, but one thing I don't like is Dexter McCluster in the 13th round. Do not like Dexter McCluster, especially when you got a tandem like Charles and Hillis. He'll just be a plug and play on Kansas City special team. Oh my God, sometimes I hate seeing people pick my deep sleepers. He got Russell Wilson in the 19th round. I was licking my fingers because I was up next and Russell Wilson went just before I can get him. Russell Wilson is going to be Doug Flutie-esque, okay? He'll be fine. You know what? He actually had a breathable draft. Everything was sort of flowed. Jimmy Graham 2nd round, Deshaun Jackson 6th round, and he picked defense after the 10th round. You know how I'm a big fan of that. And he took a kicker after the 10th round. You know how I'm a fan of that. I just don't feel his roster is strong. It's good, but not strong. And I think it starts with his quarterbacks. Tony Romo, good quarterback, great fantasy quarterback. I love him top 5. But you didn't back him up well. You didn't give him a second sort of gunslinger he can start in your roster with in a 2-quarterback league. Alex Smith is not that guy. And Russell Wilson could be that guy, but he's not there yet. Maybe 3/4 way through the season. But you know what? That's still 12 games you're going to worry about first. Quarterbacks, hands down, I like them. I like Romo. The other 2 guys I like, they have potential. So they're just not strong enough in a 2-quarterback league. Quarterbacks, B+. Running backs, Steven Jackson I like. DeMarco Murray I love. And you know what? I love him even more after I saw that effort he was putting up in last night's game. But Jonathan Stewart I don't like. Mark Ingram I don't like. And Dexter McCluster I really do not like. So Ingram and Stewart, you know what, they're good plug-and plays. I draft them, but I didn't. And I think he might have a diamond in the rough with Stephen Ridley out of New England. But then again, New England running backs, except for that 1 year Ben Jarvis Green Ellis took 10 goal line touchdowns. They're just not strong, viable options. Just period. It's plug and play with those guys. Running backs as a whole, I think he'll be okay. But past Jackson and Murray, they're just not strong. And you got 2 flex positions, and your wide receivers are strong, but running backs, not so much. B+. Wide receivers, going in with Roddy White as a keeper. You helped him out with Dez Bryant. Like Dez Bryant, all upside from here. Deshaun Jackson openly admitted that he wasn't playing 100% last year. This year he got paid, and usually players fall off the map. No, he got paid and he's going to play. Not a fan of Vincent Jackson, though he's a good flex option. Reggie Wayne, not a fan, though he could possibly a plug and play on a flex down the road. Anquan Bolden, round 11, you know what? I think that was decent. Wide receivers, though, I do like. He can go in starting Roddy White, Dez Bryant, and Deshaun Jackson every week, and I would have no problems with that. The other 2 guys, they're plug and plays. They're options, they're viable options, but they're still backups, though they could be flex starters. Wide receivers, A-. Tight end, he drafted one, but he drafted the best one. He drafted Jimmy Graham. I know it's going against everything I say to not draft 2 tight ends, but you got Jimmy Graham. It's hands down the guy is going to have a monster season this year. Love Jimmy Graham. I know he only took 1 tight end, but he's the best one in the league. Tight ends, A-. You see his draft, it's good, but not great. Romo don't like Alex Smith. Steven Jackson, DeMarco Murray I like, don't like Jonathan Stewart. Mark Ingram, don't hate them. Stephen Ridley, Roddy White I like, Des Bryant I like, Deshaun Jackson I like, Jimmy Graham I like. But then the depth isn't there. Oh, this is going to be rough for me to say. How about them Cowboys? B+.